Hello! When I am talking about my YouTube channel and the amount of videos I'm uploading, and if you just want to have a quick look, that's 300 plus videos in a matter of like 3 months, 4 months, and maybe right now it's like 100 something videos alone in June. There's a lot of learnings coming with that, and people usually tend to ask me, "Hey Oliver, why are you doing this?" And the answer is pretty simple. But for those of you who don't know me, my name is Oliver. I'm running 4 KFC restaurants in Switzerland, and I'm a volunteering fireman. So the business takeaway is, hey, I already sorted out all the mistakes I will not want to make when I do wow scale super duper videos. That's one thing. And the amount of mistakes I made and the kind of mistakes is in some degree hilarious. And I will just rephrase some of the mistakes. Not charging phone, not charging battery, not for the microphone, etc., etc. But there's a video on this. But the other part, not just the mistakes, but what is the positive, our learning out of the positives, that's harder to distinguish, because learning from mistakes is a lot easier. So to learn out of the things that were going well sometimes ends up like, oh, it went well. I don't know why. This is especially true in business, I think. So for me, all these videos, all these recordings made myself more aware of who I am, where I am, what I'm doing, and even sometimes makes life a lot easier. Some of the questions people ask me, I can answer by sending a link now, because I already every once in a while have a video on a certain topic, since my videos are usually a reflection of what happened during the day or what I have been thinking about. And therefore this video is one of those things where in the future, when the question comes, hey, what is the reason you putting the content out and what does it give you, I have sort of an answer, which I similarly probably, or a little different angle, answered in the past why you should record more. But now it's more in the topic of what it gives me and not what is the reason with the pro and cons. The other thing is there an ego part inside when people react like I'm crazy or this is impossible, or when someone like Karma Medic is saying, yeah, but it's not recorded every day. Yes, I do record every day. And since my equipment is now working fully again, other video, I'm spending the time on recording the videos. And as I said in the video before, if you articulate your thoughts, you also get an understanding of what you know. And when it comes to this recording part, I realize so many things I do articulate, and therefore I realize that I note things about certain topics. But if it's just for the pure selfish YouTube creator topic, I realize I learned a lot about camera, getting it ready, getting stuff there, and just always being ready and use this kind of medium as a way to express my thoughts. And this is gonna be something which gonna stay with me for a longer time, I think. But it's weird if you would talk to people who know me longer. I basically never recorded videos in the past besides a few things I send around. I never considered myself to be creative. I never considered myself to be someone who wants to do something with cameras, photography, whatever. I was pushing away from that. I was pushing away from having pictures, having memories in digital format. I mean, if I look back from 6-year-old till 18, there's maybe 5 pictures of myself. And nowadays I would still not be in the same opinion as Ali, who says like that the digital camera he has, or the DSLR even, was one of the single best investments in his life. I cannot say that for myself, but I can surely say that I have like 30,000-40,000 pictures on my phone. Probably I do a lot of pictures. But on the other hand, when I implement that now, it became a method of reflecting on my day. And it's not diary. I mean, I think I'm not going too deep on my everyday steps. Not just because I think it could not be interesting, but on the other hand, that there are some limitations also work-wise, where I can show you everything on these videos, but you can reach out to me via Instagram, for example, or Twitter, and maybe I can make something happen if you want to have a deeper look in some parts. I mean, I had people before who approached me and asked me if they can join me on some of my rides around Switzerland, or even I invited people to join me, and we just took a train ride from, let's say, Bern to Mendrisio and then to Lausanne or something. I'm open to this. It's not like the usual coffee offer from the past from Ali. It takes a little more preparation, but I'm happy. I can offer this because not too many people are actually willing and able to come to Switzerland and join me on a train ride for the whole day. Therefore, offer is there. Bring it on. On the other hand, the memory part to rewatch it is not there fully yet. But the feedback part, that people resonate with my videos, with my content, even just with my mistakes. I had it this morning when someone commented on one of my videos where I forgot that the word for an impact driver is impact driver. And I was like, is it impact drill? No, impact wrench. Forgot about it. Get a comment, I see a smiley, I'm smiling. Already good. Saved the world. And also, on the other hand, sometimes I realize that either stuff is not so obvious, and that helps me to be more humble when I approach other people in real life, because it reminds me like, hey, no, that's not as obvious to others as it's obvious to you. And last but not least, I'm wrong. I'm wrong with an opinion, I'm wrong with a thought on a product, on an approach on something, where I basically can say, oh, learn something. Even if it's just, and I will make a video on this, that the ZV-1 is not depleting the battery charge when you have it on micro USB power. That's a mistake. I need to correct that in the description and also make a video on this, which I will probably do in my new setup, where I use the Sony ZV-1 in my recording setup at home, because there it really feels like the camera is putting a strain when I have to put my phone there. So now the phone becomes the friction part. That's interesting. I will leave a video left and right, so if you enjoyed this one, you can carry on, but don't forget to put the like button. And if you see more, if you want to see more of my content, subscribe to the channel. And that's all from my side. Now finally, have a great one.